Shout out to your boy, man. An A and a G. An A and a G. That's a solid debut. We can't really count the Super Cup game because he hardly had much time to even train, and there was like a 24-hour do over, so you can't really count that. But there's just a few things of it because I found it fascinating because this now we're not going to talk real football. Let's talk real football here. Playing for Tottenham and playing for Bayern is different. People say half of yes, thank you, Baldy. Tell us something that we don't freaking know. The way, first of all, Tottenham, the setup the players around them, it's one thing. The way teams play against Tottenham is different. Tottenham have not won a trophy in goodness knows how long. So the way teams will set up against Tottenham, they'll want to attack them and go toe to toe. But when you're not dealing with a team who has won 11 in a row, who are by far the strongest team in the league, and are a force they're a force in world football. They are one of the biggest and most successful clubs in world football. Teams will set up particularly against them. And what I wanted to see was what is Kane's role gonna be here? Because I think what Kane has developed into is a complete striker. You see, you have just finishers like Batistuta, your Mario Gomez, whatsoever, and they don't have the guys who are like your Benzema, your Firmino, the guys that are now coming deep, and they can now start reading passes through. And I think you saw that with the first goal, where Kane received the ball, saw Sane's run, gave him the ball. Sane did everything the rest and now scored that goal. And then, Kane was like, just give me a good 1v1 Salini. I mean, he had another one, but it was a bit more difficult. Give me the good one, Salini. It was, I think, Alphonso Davies who played him through and boom. So, but what I think, though, is Kane will have to tweak his game slightly in the Bundesliga. Because for the Bundesliga, most guys are going to play either a low block or a mid block. They're not going to go toe to toe with Ban, and they're not going to play a highland. They will know, okay, sitting deep, hit them on the counter. That's just how you're going to have to play against a team who has won 11 in a row. So for Kane, he's going to now have to learn a lot more patience. Now realize that he's not going to have as much touches on the ball, and there will not be as much end-to-end space. Now, when they play a Leipzig, or when they now play maybe Union Berlin, or when they now play Dortmund, then there'll be much more space. What's going to be interesting is the UCL. Let's be real, he was brought in for the UCL. So most likely in the group stage, okay, you may get one team that may go a deep block, but if Bayern, we assume they now make it through to the group stage, we hope, unless they go to the Europa. Once they're not going to the knockout stage, you're going to be playing against a top team, and that team you're going to be playing against is going to play total against you. So whether you're facing a Barcelona, whether you're facing a PSG, whether you're facing a Man City, a Real Madrid, whatsoever, well, not Juventus, like an Inter Milan, these are guys, or a Napoli, these are guys who now want to go total against you. So Kane will now have a lot more space to now really implement. But you see why he was bought. Not only for how good of a goal scorer he is, give him a good chance, most likely he will score. He's a damn good finisher. But his overall game, because, bro, you can feed Sane, you can feed Musiala, you can feed Fonzie, you can feed Coman. There are so many quality guys around you that you can now feed. Also, you saw how Bournemouth Delix was on the bench. Bro, it's going to be Kim and Upamecano in that defense. So Delix, you better find a new role in this team. So yeah, man, look, my thing though for Kane is that just get your trophy. Get your Bundesliga, because I just said I don't want Kane to come into a situation where you now come in and for the first time in goodness knows how long, Ban end up trophyless. We don't want that to happen. But I think, look, this is a huge asset. Shout out to Triple Goating. This is a massive upgrade on Triple Goating. Just have to see what your boy Kane does, but very, very good debut. And as I said again, this could be a key asset come the UCL, but I desperately want to see what it does in that Champions League, man.